Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com and PickDogs.com. It is Monday, May 18th, 2020, here with your live show. Of course, we are live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Normally doing free picks, but of course, as of late, just not a lot of free picks to give. We've been doing sim picks on a lot of our shows. We did UFC picks, NASCAR picks, done pretty much anything and everything, Bundesliga. Whatever's out there, we've been picking it. Of course, we have free picks on any bit of action that's out there at sportschatplace.com and PickDogs. I have to say, we are really scraping at it sometimes, but I'll tell you what, if there's something to bet on, we want to make sure that we have it to cover. We haven't been doing horse racing, though, and I just think that horse racing is just one of those things that has just spread so far and thin that we've never had a lot of success covering it. We've covered the big races, and we've done well with things like Kentucky Derby, Breeders' Cup, Preakness, Belmont, even some of these one-off, races, Florida Derby, Arkansas Derby, things like that. But really, horse racing on a day-to-day basis is a grind, and it's like you need someone who that's what they do is horse racing. And I've been contacted by a few guys throughout the years, but it takes a certain person to mix with us. Good morning to Indy. By the way, I meant to send you an email, Indy, because I have not sent your shirt yet. I just wanted to let you know that. I haven't mailed it yet. Morning, Tino. Hello to everyone out there. So, on Mondays, we do the Mondays with Mitch segment, and it's just something that we do where it's just me talking, and, we give the other guys the day off, and I'm kind of messing around with things like this, just to try it out. I'm not a color person or anything like that, but I'm trying to do certain graphics and things that I'm going to be bringing into the show. So now's going to be our time to work on stuff like that. So I threw this together in about 2 seconds before the show. I just wanted to see what it looked like on the screen, kind of a test thing, but you guys know who I am anyway. But just wanted to throw it out there. Now I can't find to take it off the screen, which kind of is a pain in the ass. But eventually I'll find it. Let's see. Man. I hate when I do stuff like that, where it's like I do something and then I don't know how I got there. And now I have everything on this option window. Here it is. It's this one. There it is. All right. You guys know who I am. If you tell me what there's to pick on, I will gladly give picks. Gladly. If you tell me what we can do picks on. Even though you are, for some reason, some of the Facebook people come through as unknown. Good morning. Just wanted to let you know, Indy, because, normally when I say I'm going to send something out, I do it pretty much. Morning. Morning. Kevin Harvick. I think everybody in the world had him yesterday. Yeah, I think, both of our sites had Kevin Harvick picked in that race as well. So, anyways, I've been working on the new studio. As you can see, since last week, the bulk microphone is gone. I have my full monitor is set up, and I could see, everything on the show like on a big screen, which is really nice to see. Makes it easier, and hopefully next week we'll do another studio tour. But a lot of the things I've been talking about is when I don't have anything to talk about on the show, because Mondays there really hasn't been anything going on. Even they don't even do the Korean baseball games on Monday. That's how dead Mondays have been. But a lot of it I've talked about is like what's going on at the site and, what it takes to be a handicapper, all the questions that I get all the time. And, I think, part of being a handicapper for me, it's not something that I ever really thought that I was going to be doing. It wasn't like a goal of mine in life to handicap games and to give you guys picks. My goal was to talk about sports, and I think that's what makes me a little different than everybody else. I've talked about before where other people have set up their sites that were kind of like primarily a sell first type thing. It's like their main goal is to sell, 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 sell. My goal was never that when I started, and I know it frustrates people that I've tried to do business with, and at the same time, it makes me different and has separated me from the competition, the people who have ended up being my competition, because the audience relates to it just way better. No one wants to be hard sold. That's what nobody wants. People want, if they're looking for a specific piece of information, if they want to take a specific action, if I want to buy a new camera, if I want to buy a new microphone, if I want to do something like that, yeah, I want to be shown the microphones. But if I'm looking for a pick, I don't want to be told by 30 different people, all on the same website, that I have the winner of this game when they all have different picks, right? Why wouldn't you just pick the cheapest one? It doesn't make any sense to me. But so I never really made any money at all with the websites for years, and I've never been one of those people that is concentrated where everything I do is all about making money, and it kind of is what has made me different from everybody else. A lot of people out there use multiple names. They use their name and their picture, and then they have a bunch of fake things. So if it looks like a fake person in the picture and it sounds like a fake name, it most likely is in the sports handicapping business. People that use fake names and fake pictures, they have something to hide. But I think that, on the other hand, some of them, they've just never really figured out exactly how to do this, exactly how to be a handicapper and how to really make the most out of what you have. So what they think is that by having, 6 different, people that they are, then they can sell more picks that way. I guess because maybe with one they're giving out one set of picks, and with another they're giving out another set of picks, so they're going to have different records. One's taking Dallas, the other's taking. I really don't know how they're doing that, because it's not something that I do, but certainly, it makes me different than a lot of the other guys out there. You guys know this is my name, this is who I am, this is my house. You've seen my house a bunch of times, and I got an email, asking for another view from outside and all of that stuff. But we do the show. It's 4:30 in the morning Hawaii time, so it's pitch black outside. Right now, it's 2 minutes to 5 a.m. here in Hawaii, and normally, I do the show and with the Puck Dogs and with Steve, and then I head on out to the golf course. So, it's a good day today to ask questions and things of that nature. But I've never really been about the hard sell and selling picks. I've always been about delivering the content that you guys want to see and the content that I want to talk about. And that's really what's worked for me throughout the years and what makes me different. I've never been, used a cartoon character on Twitter. I've never used any of those things. We have the pick dog, and we could easily, not had my face out there. And I've just easily had a website called Pick Dogs, use the dog as our picker, right? And said, oh, we're going to sell picks, and we're going to do pick dogs, and anything like that. I don't know how we would get the dog on a video, but I bet we could. There's people out there that could have drawn it up for us, and we could have had like a standard video, and then somehow worked in. I've seen these people where they kind of just show the screen and just flash pics right on the screen. It's just like, what are you doing? It's like they just put like Cowboys -7 versus Redskins, and they just flash it on the screen with like some kind of music that they stole or some canned music right in the background. It's like, how can you possibly, if you put in that kind of effort, how can you possibly be successful? I just find that, it's confusing to me. You guys know I'm up early. I go to bed fairly early, but the thing is, by the time I go to bed, it's, 2 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. When I'm up, I get up, it's probably 9:30, 10 o'clock East Coast time, but that's because I live in Hawaii, so I'm up at 3:30 to get it done, and it's like, I just feel that I work harder than everybody else, and usually most of the other sites combined, and it definitely shows in the results, and that's why there's people that have been doing this for years and years and years, don't have this success level that we have. But some people say we got lucky. Some people will say that I said this about this person, and I said this about that one. I probably did, I probably did, and it's probably 100% true. And, whether it needed to be said or didn't need to be said, it really doesn't matter. I probably did say it. But if that is what makes your business less, believe me, people say stuff about me all the time. But anyways, I don't know. Just really not a ton to talk about today. I'm hoping that we have some baseball news and things like that. And then, our next few Mondays with Mitch are going to be our finished studio tour, or at least finished to the point where we can say that this is, going to be our setup. I'm still waiting on tons of equipment. Then a tour probably of our new premium area that we are going to have. And that's, we're not going to say that you need to buy picks or anything like that. We're not going to do any of that stuff. It's not what we do. Yeah, horse racing is still happening. And golf is making a comeback. Yeah, I watched the golf yesterday. Those guys looked super rusty. Thank you guys for showing up, or else I'm talking to myself. But anyways, like I said, I don't have a ton to talk about. I wish I was here saying, yeah, Major League Baseball is going to start, and here's how we're going to go about covering it and all that stuff. But I just want to say that if you guys have any suggestions, if you have any questions, if you have any things like that, you guys know I'm always available. Mitch at sportschatplace.com, Mitch at pickdogs.com. Spelled like pick dogs, like right back here. Sports chat. But anyways, like I said, not a ton to talk about. But what I say is that if you are interested in becoming a handicapper, be different. Just be different. Be transparent. Be honest. Don't overpromise. Don't sit there pounding your chest talking about how great you are. I won. I mean, how many posts did we read yesterday about people saying that Kevin Harvick won? I mean, we had 2 articles. We have 2 sites. We wrote a bunch of articles about the race. Okay, we had matchups, and then we had an overall race picks. We had fantasy picks. Every single one of them had Harvick. It's like. But did you see me in the Facebook group and now on Twitter? We won. Yuck. If it ever comes to that for me, tune me out, man. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow with the guys. Have a great day.